whew, whew, whew. It's so funny to me right now. Good morning. Hi. This is what happens when you start running early. Woof. I'm in through. So okay. Welcome to a live stream with Lee. I'm on YouTube right now, and I was on Amazon. I start my days off typically on Amazon, but I got on earlier than anticipated, and then I don't know, the whole system just started really going slow and glitching, but I don't under. I mean, I understand why, but it just be so like right now my phone is not even able to get through the app anymore. Like my phone. So I don't know, like, is it my phone? Is it the system? Like what is making it not allow it to go through? This is a brand new phone, by the way. So this is my third phone of the year, second phone of the month. Because this has been happening so I'm watching it move in like 0.2 speed. I got the power. This is crazy. And it blows my mind because I always try to figure out the why behind things. Like that's what excites me about life. Oh, why this? Why this? Why this? Why that? But days like this, I'm not confused on what I did in the beginning of my day energetically that would cause glitches so intense at 8. It's 9 in the morning. Oof. So I just be, it's like, oh, I don't know. I just be blowing my own mind. I'm like, dang. So I'm going to push through because I'm ahead of my time, which is funny to me. But I wanted to experience the time slot and to see what it was, what the difference was, because I've been doing this today makes technically day. Yeah, today's day two. Today's only day two. Today is only day two. Oh, it's only day two. Hi, good morning. I'm glitching a little bit right now, because it's only day two, and the fire is really amazing to the point that I'm causing everything around me technology wise. Maybe in real time too. I don't want to say maybe, but in real time too. But because I did something very different today in my journey, and like day two, let me try something else. Let me switch it up. Let me just maximize in a way that I know I can. My God. So I'm a little upset because I don't want to have to go through this back and forth, but I will never be able to learn if I don't go through it. So it's just like this endless battle of what does it look like versus what it doesn't look like. Okay, so sorry, hi YouTube. If you watch this in the back end, you were capturing me go through my transition from doing something completely different that I've not done in maybe 6 to 7 months. I would even say I've woken up from a coma, comma. I've finally woken up to the reality, and I started my day a certain way, and now, oh, 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 and it's kind of funny to me because of one adjustment that I've done, it literally caused everything to warp. I don't know how to describe that. Okay. And I just kind of woke up. I was doing my get ready with me, wake up with me, 50,000 viewers with me live stream. But because I did something again, day two. So I've been on YouTube tracking my process, right? We have our YouTube partnership back. We have like 3 other big brands, Google, like Amazon. So everything is doing what it's going to do despite the battle, despite, my spiritual attacks or people's negative thoughts or what people thought of me. And now they're seeing something different because they thought I was all of those things that you may feel. It's small potatoes versus big potatoes, right? Energetically, I am so grateful that this is what it looks like for me, because it's a haha moment, not an aha moment. It's a haha, you know. So it is what it is, and I'm not stressing it, but it's funny to me because you know how people, of color, we really can go through something traumatic and kind of laugh about it, just or laugh it off. The joy of the Lord is healing in dimensions, not just for laughing, right? The joy of the Lord will hit you in a moment that you need to alchemize immediately. Because I ain't got time. What would I be mad about? I could stop right now and be complete with the viewership that I had and what I completed, but it just I'm sorry, y'all can't even see. It just blacked back out on me. And maybe that's it. Maybe I'm doing too much, but it's like, no, no, no. I'm prepping myself for the energy increase. And I know I'm ahead of it, but I need to see what I need in order to sustain what I'm trying to do. That makes sense? So I've been practicing on YouTube and I've been building it up and I've been sharing it with you and you've been with me. I've been putting the dates and we only did a couple of days because it really doesn't take that much time. Like alchemy, it doesn't take much time if you know what you're doing and you've been doing it for a while. And I have a voice, I have a platform, I have a plethora of energy scattered in places people don't even know. So even if you think you know, you don't, right? So I love that for me because I'm still able to be doing what I do on a lagoon, with God in the midst of my hell, and I'm, all the things that people feel like they're stuck in and can't move. We're not there. So again, glory to God for that. No, all right, take 3. Let's see. So my thing is it the energy? Is it the phone? Is it the Wi-Fi? Is it Amazon? Like what's not clicking? I can't. I don't know what that is. It could be me. Maybe I'm doing too much. But then it's like, well, lost connection, attempting to reconnect. I'm on YouTube, no? So then I'm like, well, YouTube is a heavy platform. So if YouTube can have me, then that means so okay, gotta chop it up. Okay. They're gonna see me later. Hi. Okay, I know. I had to come and rant to y'all because this is our timeline. We started officially on the 15th, and I posted the video. We're now on the 24th, so we're like 9 days. We're only 9 days because I have different journeys going on. With them I'm on day 2. With you all, I'm on day like 9, right? In totality, we started April, so I would say I'm technically on day 25, but it's levels to what I've been doing, what I've been starting, and what I've been bringing in. So I didn't start running on day 1. We're technically on day 25, and I've been building my pace up. Today was the official let's go get it. And I shut down the system thing. And I'm like, is it me? Am I the drama? And I know I may sound dramatic, like, girl, what are you speaking about? My community will find me. If it doesn't make sense to you, I pray these are seeds to you for your future. If it does make sense to you, drop it down below, say hi, communicate. If you're here for just the visuals, then be here for the visuals. I'm still going to continue to articulate what I would like to say on April 24th. But let's do my hair. So, oh my God. So yeah, child, I just want to satisfy. I just want to pray. I'm not happy about that happening because I'm like, bro, I'm ready to go. I'm ready for this. There's only so much you can do, right? For example, I don't know what are we gonna do to our hair. Oh, should we do Bantu knots? Let me see. My middle part needs a break. I'll be stretching it. It needs a break. But yesterday I didn't middle part it. Let me see. This is the outfit of the day. I'm resetting my energy. Excuse me if you're still here from the 5-10 minute rant, or 10 minutes. Okay, we're 10 minutes from what I was transitioning over here to. Oh yeah, that would be cute. All right, boom. I'll probably throw a top on, but I probably won't. I should have bought this one I saw and I didn't, and now I gotta wait to buy it again. I gotta get better at hearing myself clearly when it comes to certain things. Okay. Bro, my gabber is flask. I'm flabbergasted. My gabber is flaccid. My flabber is gasted. Gasket? I'm flabbergasted. My flabber is gasted. I heard someone saying that. I was like, I want to. My flabber is my flabber. My flabber. You know that part right here where you're just like that part. This my flabber is gasted. I am flabbergasted. So gasted is basically from like a perspective of how I would say it. It's basically like, so like your gut is like, wait, so it drops. So yeah, my flabber is gasted. Now there's nothing, it's at the end of the month, so there's no real like loss here, like financial or money flows easily and effortlessly, souls, people, energy. So like it depends on what that is for you anyways, right? But my flabber is gasted because this is a when did I get you? 5-day old phone. 5 days. This is how intense I run through my tech. Not that I overdo or da 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 da. That's how intense I am. I could walk out right now and probably pull the grid just by breathing in real quick, and then everything will shut out for like 2 seconds. And I know it sounds dramatic, but it's real. And I say that because yesterday, mind you, this is day two of doing something new. Today will be day one of doing the new thing, but like there's levels to what you add throughout your journey, right? So I started, okay, let's get back into the flow of Instagram, YouTube, social media. And then I was like, okay, well, now let's get back into producing, aka editing, cutting, recording. That was when you saw me post content with you all. And then I bought the webcam and I was okay, let's try web stream. Like I've done these things back in a couple years ago. So for me, it's funny to see it act like I don't know what it's capable of because it's not new. But what is new is my energy. Also my location, but I've been here for 2 years and I already know the loops. I already know the holes. I already know the outlets. I already know the time frames. I've been practicing my time for the last 2 years. I've been doing this. That's my point. That's why experience is such a beautiful teacher, because I've been doing this. Now, let me see. No one commented on YouTube, so I don't even know what you all are seeing. And I need to see if I can see it from a different angle. Usually someone would have said hi by now. And I also need to get better at I checked it. That's the thing. I did check it before I got on. And it seemed like it was doing fine. Come to find out, it was moving more like in slow-mo. But you were fine when I was looking at you to see and to hear. And then when I came to sit down, this was the next position. Like this was the moment of me like, oh, let me sit down now and chit chat and really get into it. I go to look, this thing is moving. I wouldn't want to watch this. Why is it going so slow? And I'm like, oof. All right, wait. Okay. So you all can hear me just okay. So this is where I know I'm not crazy in my pursuit, because if you don't have validation sometimes, not saying we need it every day, no. However, God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, universe, karmic energy, just that source energy is what I like to say. Source energy is the name I'm going to use. Source energy. Source energy does validate you. It does give you that confirmation. It does send that bird. It does speak. It gives you what you need to succeed. And then you start to see what is going against the confirmation, what is going against the validation. Because I'd be like, wait, no. I did my affirmations. I declared and decreed. Welcome, Nice Sound. Hi. Thank you for joining. Oh, okay, member, period. Joining loyalty. Loyalty. Oh, so my tiers are new. And I'm going to be working through them. So if you can afford the higher one, and you push me along. Anyone who joins my higher tiers push me to do the content, but I have my vision in mind. Just give me some time to cook. Like, I got to build the content. I got to, do it. We are on day, technically, if the date is 24th, we're on day 24. But as far as getting back into the content creation, the recording, the editing, the live streaming, we're like on day 10. So it will continue to build up. So join the lower levels to start and then grow with me. Or if you want to, like, hey, Lee, I need to see what you got on this level and what you want to build. If you pay for that, then hey, of course you'll get more attention, right? So right now, let's do our hair so we can head to the coffee shop, child. Because if you all can hear me and the visual is giving, I see it. That's how I know when things are trying to go against me, and that I know God said I can do, or I know that God gave me the right to, or the open door to do it. So if you're ever like struggling with like, I don't know why this is not working for me, and get your validation from source energy. And once you have that validation, everything else is either for you or it's not. And if it aligns, affirmation, if it aligns, if it does not align, it will decline. Period. Hold on. Where did the other camera go? Oh, I'm over here. Thank you. But yeah, so loyalty, if you want to ask a question or chit chat or just vibe, you are free to do so. But yeah, so I literally was getting ready to do my hair so I could be like, cute. And I get the process. Like I said, I've been doing this for a while. But man, that just kind of it did throw me for a little loop. All right, okay. Time is moving. I need to move a little quicker because the coffee shop open. I like to get my seat. I like to get it early. I'm going to rinse and repeat and see and see and see. What hairstyle should we rock today? I might throw my hat on, but I don't really like that visual. Let me see. This feels dirty. I need to wash that. And then I would like to put oil on my hair. Anything else would like to do on my hair? Not really. Oh, this is cute. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, how much time do we have? Okay. I'd be so quick with it. All right, I think my hair is done. I try my best not to put too much on my edges, and that means like, you know, a hat line, gel, even the headband, because this is so Look at that. This is such a fragile space, and the hair doesn't take forever to grow back or anything. Sometimes it may, you just don't know. So, for all my naturalistas, please do not stress your hair out if that means in exchange for the health of your hair. Like, one thing I don't want to is get older and my hair is just not healthy, or it's not giving, or it's not even like it's not giving. Through confidence, it's giving what it needs. Through confidence, it's giving what it's giving. But all right, what are we doing? So, mm, hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. I be feeling so bad for my followers because I be like, I promise you I want to be here. I promise you I want to do that work, and like I want to, but I can't. It's so, how do I say it? I just be feeling bad that like right now I left at least 500 people. I can't go back on. They're not letting me back on. Like, I feel bad. That's what I've been going through. When it comes to creating my content, we had about a couple thousand viewing, and then I think about two other people popped on, which no one typically I haven't seen in my time, but I'm going to watch them now. Let me watch them. See what their motion looks like, because we were doing well. So we're going to have to just continue to push through, pray through, and let it be what it is. I have to look up another. This is when it's like, oh, I just want to. No, this is not me at all. But people get to this point where it's like, I don't want to give up. You don't want to try again. At first, you don't succeed, just try again. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Aaliyah, because consistency and that push to not give up on yourself. Forget the where, the who, the what, but you. I am not new to walks of faith, moving from one state to another state, now another country. I'm not new to this, right? But the spirit of expansion is something I've had to literally learn. I had to literally learn and cultivate and figure out, because I wasn't taught how to sustain during expansion. Because there's a part of expansion where you do need to get rid of things, but you need to know what to get rid of. And sometimes I've gotten rid of things I needed to keep. And I know that's why that struggle and that moment and that process is happening. I know why. But I'm also like, well, it wasn't giving the way that I thought it would have given to me. But might have judged the situation sooner, right? So either way, that time is gone. Like, I've made peace with it. I've made peace with the things I've given up that maybe I shouldn't have, or what I've, life. Because then I also had to go back to my center self and realize what it was that I wanted and or did not want, and what I wanted it to look like. I'm about to head out, so I'm just like closing this moment. So then I'm like, okay, now that I'm in a position where I would like to use the things that I've built over my years, and I'm speaking like skills, energy, things I know how to do. When I tell you I've been having the biggest battle in a way that I've never had before, not because of people and whatever witchcraft tries, that's small potatoes in comparison to big potatoes, okay? Those are pre plucked potatoes or just baby potatoes. I'm talking about gigantic potatoes that can feed a family. Like, That is kind of where I sit when it comes to my food because of how heavy I am on every platform. Like, yeah, there might be like 2 viewers here, da da da, but I post so much that don't look at the video, look at the month, look at the week. So that's what I mean. And this is one platform out of 10 that I have that I do my thing on. So one hits a million one. So numbers are my numbers, and I'm so grateful for them. In 2 days we've already hit 100,000. So that's how big my energy is when I just pop out of nowhere. Somebody literally commented, "Who are you? Where did you come from?" And I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Some of us were just, God set us up for such a time as this. Like, so today being day 2 of this new week, overall, I had to gather this. I overall, I think on a monthly basis, I have to figure out what that number is so I can just say it as a whole. But today is an awakening of what the battle actually is for me. I can't speak to where you are on your journey, but if you've been following me long enough, yes, I love the visual. Yes, I love the this, but I know the truth, and when I sit in my truth, I sit in my truth, I move in my truth, I don't mind speaking my truth. I am the truth, the light, the like I've always been an honest soul with awareness that people can't handle it. But at what point do you just be like, well, you can't handle it, I can handle it? So I just keep going. I press the mark, because some people are able to carry further than others. That's fine, right? It's like some women. I was just meditating on this yesterday. I was like, bro, when some women are built to birth babies, just 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, I think like 5. After that, wow. But some women are able to, and I say that from a spiritual and a physical perspective. I'm not sure where you follow me at. And there might be a man in here like, girl, I don't know what, but I'm just enjoying the view, right? Stand up, right? Fine. Those who come later and then give me my little 200, thank you, because we will get through this, and I'm not stressing it. I don't know where you are in your journey, but I kid you not, just keep going. Even if the things you feel should be working for you aren't. It's like, I gave this example yesterday. It's really like when you don't need something, it's always available to you. It's right there in front of your face. Just dang, you moving with me like blah blah blah. But when you actually desire it and you're looking for it and you're seeking it and you need that thing, it's like nowhere to be found. You're running through loops, holes, jumping jacks, up and down the stairs, and then it's just like randomly in a place, right? My point being, that's a season. That's literally a season you have to go through in your life, like that ebb and flow. Oh, I'm going up, I'm going down, that trial and tribulations. There is a season where you have to seek out the things that are not of God. And then you have to figure out, and I say God, source energy. So if this is source energy and I'm using this, it still comes from source, but this is a tool and not the source, right? So if this is source and I'm here, I question myself. Well, wait. Is it me? Am I not connected to the source? Is it my struggle that is holding me back from that energy I'm fighting for? Once you clear out the fact that you are in alignment, you did fast, you tried your best, Lord, I've done the best I could do, because I can't do it all by myself. Like, once you do all of that bickering back and forth with that energy, knowing, so you have your own confidence, your own awareness, your own knowing. Once you have that locked in, baby, I tell you, you'll start seeing demons right in your face. Like, whoa, okay, you was holding me back because I did my part, right? That's the scary part. That's the part you gotta be like, Lord, I ain't got nothing else but to put my faith on you. I'm trusting you. This is the process, because I am living one of my dreams that I've dreamed many dreams. But so I'm living one of them, and I love it. Like, I don't even want to say love, because love makes you nervous that you could fall out of it. I love it because I manifested it. I see it. But then I'm also like, ooh, you manifested these things? Girl, what was you? But when you're born in a place of poverty or not knowing what's accessible to you, this vision is better than this vision. And once you get to this vision, you see how trash this vision was, but you don't judge it because that's their vision from this vision. That's a generational curse. That's like, oh, I'm breaking generational curses. You have to be able to still level up, but not with judgment, because that was their higher vision, right? So I'm at my vision, but now that I'm at my vision, I see more visions, right? Because I'm not here anymore. I'm here. So now there's more for me to see. This is for you too, but you have to figure out how it aligns for you. I teach this, I know. So now that I see more at my new vision, I'm not happy about what I manifested in its fullness. Not saying I'm not happy. Oh, I love my life. I don't want to go back. I love where I'm at, but I see more. I'm also not trying to jump too far ahead. I'm kind of doing that right now, but I'm just testing the waters just to play around with it, because God has opened the doors for us to see possibilities of different timelines. Well, let me wet my feet a little bit, God. Let me see if I actually want to do that, because God forbid, I pray and seek and fast and do all my things for this vision. And I get here and I'm like, dang, all I had to do was this one other thing and I would have skyrocketed first. I don't want to miss another mark. You understand what I'm saying? So my point being, when you're praying, manifesting, all the things you're doing for your manifestations or whatever you feel will help bring it down from heaven, bring it down from source energy, you have to stand in your own truth, because anything outside of yourself, that could be anything. That could be a tool, that could be internet, that could be Wi-Fi, that could be rent, that could be a person, that could be a job. Anything outside of literally yourself, if you give it that, like if you holy God, I'm not gonna go too far, but this is a topic I want to title it. You have to learn how to carry you everywhere, because you are the authentic source code of self. Of I have no idea who you are, and you don't know who I am. You may think you do because of what I reveal, but you wouldn't, because I'm just doing me now, right? Like I didn't plan this moment. So you can't keep up with something that's not planned. Like you can't look at my no one knows, and that goes for you. No one fully knows you. No one you unless you give them the power and say, oh, that person did witchcraft on me. That's why I didn't do this, or that person prayed against me. You're giving them that power. I've that does not exist. I've always like, hey, that's your problem. I've always put that projection back on the person, because that's not me. I've always been in my center. Thank God. Source energy. So this is a strong teaching moment, because we're moving into a very busy season. And I feel like spiritually, let me see something. Hold on. I feel like spiritually, how much time do we have left? Perfect. I feel like spiritually, thank you for liking the live. I see you in here. I feel like spiritually, so I was speaking about like your identity, you staying in your center, you knowing your alignment, because anything outside of that, you will know is not of you or God or the God in you or that energy. When I go out, I can see what I prayed for before I left my space, because I prayed for it, right? So I like, okay. Spiritually speaking, energetically speaking, not the physical manifestation and, oh, I'm doing the methods to pray. No, just let's speak in the spirit. I don't exist physically, you don't exist. Let's just speak in that open air way that you can't see, but you can feel it. It's a vibrate. It is a vibe. Okay, so spiritually speaking, because I caught it in real time. The sun's literally right here. I think it's a joy. It's not a bad thing. Wait. Is it a bad thing? Ooh, it might be a bad thing. It depends on what level you're on. If you're at level 1 and someone on level 7 comes in and just swoops in and takes that energy, a lot of people wouldn't survive it, because that energy is needed to be scattered, so to speak, right? So think about that movie Time, I think it's called, with Justin Timberlake, you'll know. everyone, I don't want to say everyone has a certain level of energy. However, there's only so much energy to be exchanged through people. I'm catching something and it's not funny. It's not funny in theory, but I'm thinking about me popping on unexpected as early as I did, garnishing so much like I do. I think for the 20 minutes we were on there, we had about 20,000. Ye- I caught everyone off guard because I said a different time yesterday, and I was like, let me do a pop in real quick. It's clicking for me. It's clicking for me. I feel bad, but I also sometimes I need to. I'm dilly dallying right now. I'm just like, oh, let me just see, let me see, let me see. Yesterday we did it at a different time, and I did it on my phone. Today I'm doing it from a bigger source, and I'm doing it earlier. So the fact that I came in so heavy, it had to something glitch, and then but my viewers scattered through other places, so I was okay with that. I don't mind if someone sees me on and they know, oh, Lee has brought in a crowd, let me tap into that. I don't mind at all. But it's the thefidity of the fact that I can't get back in because someone came in to take some of what they saw coming. But it was a test. I don't know. I mean, this could be everything I'm saying could not even be a real thing. But I know I'm in alignment, so I'm seeing the options of what happened. But I truly believe because I came in as early as I did, on fire like I did, it threw them for a loop. And I don't say them as a person. I'm speaking energetically because I did something very different than I typically do, the energy itself, and I don't mean like source energy, I mean the things that, hey, you see me here, I'm speaking through like a vibe. This is a wave, right? It's on YouTube, but it is a wave. I'm speaking to a camera. The camera is corded to my computer. The computer is going back, reconnected to you. So if you made it this far, this is how deep the rabbit hole of energy and thought process and your mind can go. And for me, it's child, it's early. It's early. And I know like my content doesn't click because I am an early bird. I'm a person who's early. I'm an early bird. I'm early. The y'all got early bird special. I'm there. What time you open? I'm headed to the coffee shop now because they just woke up. I ain't trying to be out in the thick when everything just dirty and people. And yeah, I don't mind. But wouldn't you prefer to have that freshest energy? Period. You can't see it. I hope you heard that. And I think that's what it was. So I'm good. Love you guys. Thank you for hearing me out. We did 30, 40 minutes. We'll have a little bit more time. So let me see something. Clock it. What time? Clock it. Let's clock it. 8:44. So yeah, I do get sad when I see things try to go against me or like the repel of it all. And it's not, again, it's not the simple fact of like, I don't know what tomorrow looks like. Will I get blocked out of the system tomorrow? Will they try to get me early later? Like, and the funniest part too is oh, I don't have any. Oh, I haven't put on makeup in like forever. So let's see how this feels. Oh, my skin is already like boiling up a little bit from the possibility of this on my face. But I've been putting myself in new places, doing new things because I feel like why not? I haven't done it in a while. Child, me, I was online for 2 days and they already figured out. I don't know. I mean, I do know. I'm not going to deny the fact that I know what I'm speaking about. I'm tired of like acting like I don't have the confidence in my intuition to know like that was some shadiness. But I don't blame them. You want to know why? I'm a heavy soul. Like what I speak about garnishes a lot of people and a lot of things. And they did it to me before where I was at my mom's house. It was 2023. I was just out in the backyard. I created a whole new series called Backyard with Lee. Like, yeah, it's not that big. It's not that big of a deal for me creating content when you're connected to sources. Like, it's not difficult, right? And you don't have to overthink it unless you want to overthink it. You want to create a series, you want to go deeper, or you want to do it basic and just get it started. I'm gonna like, let's just get it started and see if I like it, and then I will increase if I like it. Child, we was out in the backyard. Lo and behold, they had an event going on Amazon Live that I wasn't invited to, but they only really invited me to like um black events and whatnot, and that's fine. I don't mind. I don't invite me. Y'all, they weren't paying. They paid when I did, but they weren't paying. So my point being, they had an event going on. I'm aware that hey, this is your table and I have a seat, so I'm gonna do what I have to do, and I'm not gonna do too much. I'm not gonna do too little, but thank you for the seat at the table. But I have many seats at many tables, so nothing's a necessity, right? But I do try my best to balance out what I like and where I want to be because I also have a fan base everywhere I go. Child, not me doing my backyard series, and I had like I would have to look, but I had so many people in there that when I do keep like a background screen on so I could just see what's happening while I'm on because I saw a dip in my numbers. I was like, whoa, who hopped on? It's early. So I was like, let me see who hopped on because I didn't see anyone on yesterday and it's a different day. But typically people do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. A Thursday morning at 8:30 a.m. Who's online? Not many people doing like this kind of content. So I knew there was a glitch and I was like, oh, they probably inserted someone to take what I brought in because if I were to do what I do, I literally gain like if they were to let me do what I typically would do, I typically reach about 100, sometimes depending how long the live stream or what's popping and people, 100 to 200,000 viewers per live stream. Per. I'm only on day 2 and I hit 100K. I've been gone for about 2 months. So when I speak about it, I say it in a sense of it's just an energy that I got, the source has given, and I'm grateful. But I'm realizing right now in real time, this is my like epiphany, aha moment. I'm realizing that it takes away from what they were planning because the same way the backyard live stream happened, basically I popped on to do my own thing on my own time, on my own plans that that I mapped out. I'm so dramatic, I know. But because I did it that way, it threw them for a loop and they ended up shutting my live stream down. I was like, whoa. And at the moment, I didn't know the why. I look online. Oh, it's because they have people live streaming from the event, but I have all the eyes. So I'm like, God's will be done. God's will be done. God's will be done because I refuse to give energy to that if that's what it is. But I also refuse to let go of something that I did fight very hard for. I have thousands of viewers. I reach millions of people. So that's a battle. And who would have thought? I'm happy YouTube decided to come back around because YouTube definitely blocked me out for a little bit too. And I don't blame people if you don't know what this energy is or where I'm headed. It's not hard to reach out to a content creator and say like, hey, what are your plans? What are you doing? We see you have the viewers. We see you have the numbers. Let's collaborate. But a lot of people really don't be wanting you to level up. They don't want to give you more money. They don't want you to be the person who does make it because it goes against the grain. Imagine me popping in as supernatural as I am, being amazing, and I have all these sponsorships, all of these things. No, right now I'm with you guys. much time do we have? It'll go off when it's ready. Oh, hello, Royale. Thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting. Yeah, so you all are watching my process. Like Life with Lee, my brand has been for a very long time. And I've just been on a lagoon healing, healing, living my best life, figuring out what everything means, sunbathing, dyeing my hair. Like I've just been removing myself from a lot of I haven't been doing it. I've already done that. But you can't really get rid of everything or just why are you alive, right? And I rebuke it saying that way, but that's just the truth. So whether you're a guy or a woman, I like to play and I don't hide from that fact because I am human, but I am getting back into my groove. That's what this entire we're gonna go hard for 75 days on social media and really just kind of reawaken how I got to this point in the first place. But I'm resetting, I'm like starting as if I just started. But imagine just starting with 10,000 viewers. That's not just starting. When I first just started live streaming, I had like 2 people. You all are watching me live and the numbers will increase. It always does. People always come back around when they see when you are in the energy and a person's in energy and y'all's energy align. That's how I see it works. Some people working it's early. They don't got time to be trying to watch me. Girl, I gotta go. What are you talking about? It's too deep. Right now, people are trying to figure out how to survive. And I'm talking about spirituality and like in Amazon and social media. So they may think what I'm saying is not of importance, but as I get through this and that physical manifestation and moment and vibe and visual come down, everybody's gonna come out of nowhere like, oh my God, how did you do it? I'm like, well, thank God we are doing my live streams now. I'm like, just go back and watch it. Because I ain't got time to be repeating myself the whole time. I might be living on another lagoon in 10 years and doing something completely different. I don't want to talk about what I did back in 2012. I'll briefly cover the moment, but you want me to, who wants to hold that knowledge in? Write a book, buy it. I'm going to holler at y'all later about something new. So yeah, this is why if you align, and if you don't, it's okay. I'll see y'all later, or maybe not. Like what's for you is for me, and what's for you is for you, what's for me is for me. So today is us putting on our makeup after months of not. We'll work on this later, but I'm gonna do like a wax thing. So this is more probably for the ladies who are like natural or getting back. The one thing I'm never trying, Virgo's groove. Okay, this is gonna be very hard. Let me see. We're almost done. I'm about to close out and then head out. But I wanted to switch it up a bit more because, oh, this is backwards, but working backwards is not. Imagine if you waited 2 years, 3 years, however long. Imagine if you waited years to try that thing you've been working on and building up. And then 2 years, you finally are like, you know what? I'm ready to do it. I bought all the equipment. I have all the stuff. I worked on the softwares, this, that, and the third. But you never practiced it. And in your 2 years later, you finally are ready to practice it because now you have the confidence. You have all the tools, right? It doesn't work. And then it takes you 2 more years to try it again because you had to reinvent and retry, and it doesn't work. I'm opposite, bitch. What do I want to do? Let's just do it and then unravel it as we go. Do we need a better webcam? Do we need a better software? What do we need? A processor needs to be faster. Okay, so M1 chip is better, or should we get the M2 chip? I'm gonna work through it, and y'all can want. That's why Life with Lee and how she was born, because I was like, I'm moving to New York. I don't know anybody. I don't know anything. I need some people to watch and be along with me. God forbid I'm in a situation, but also just because why not? I don't know what I'm doing. And then I learned what to do as I was learning what to do, because life has always been a very, very strong teacher for me. Like I couldn't listen to people who've never been where I was trying to go. So I was like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and head out and see what that looks like. And then I'll be able to teach those whether they want to know it or not, but I have the knowledge. And honestly, I went to college. I didn't like it the way that everyone else was hyping it. 4 years of that? Nah. I did 2 years, and I said this will be enough for me to get into the room. All that I got to do is sell what I bring to the table, my skills, all the masculine energy. And that's okay. I don't mind having duality, right? But you know, you got to balance. My point being, so I didn't mind being like, I was like, I had an epiphany then. I was in Miami, my Miami-Dade College, and I was like, we could keep going and we can go to a university now that we did the 2 years and But my grandmother ended up passing away right before the decision, so it opened up another portal of like perspective. And I was like, what if I died this young? Like, what would that look like? And I was like, well, and that's when me and God got closer. And he was like, one, I got you, I'll cover you. But the point of life is to enjoy it, is to play, is to figure out, is the ebbs and flows. Once you like free yourself of like what people try to put on you of like, you have to do this, you got to go this route. I was like, a long time ago, 18, I was like, what route do we want to take? Right. And it's been crazy. I took it some crazy route, but I've always stayed centered. Thank God. So in closing, I ended up going to the community college. My grandmother passed away. I had my epiphany. I moved home for a little bit, like a month or two or six, something like 6 months, no more than 6 months after I went home to kind of like work through the plan after the epiphany. So the epiphany was, you have enough college education to know what it looks like to learn on your own. I always been a self-learner. I would learn in class, go back home and reread the chapter, re-highlight, and reteach myself because I didn't know what she was talking about. Anyways, so I've always been a self-taught person in that way because I had to learn it in my own language. But anyways, so the epiphany was, you have enough knowledge to learn on your own if need be. YouTube was going, YouTube was more available at that time too. If you needed to like learn something, I learned Adobe on YouTube, sitting there for this dude created like a 10-hour thing, and I would watch 2 hours per day, and I learned how to do my producing, editing of Adobe. So my point being, I've always been self-taught, self-learner. And I remember the epiphany was, you have what you need to succeed, at least to start, to enter the room. So I moved to New York with that in mind. And after that, I would go into the room like I had the highest degree. You couldn't tell nobody. By the time they asked me, did I have my degree on like that high scale? I didn't lie. I would just sell my skills. I would be like, well, if you like the skills that I offer, AKA my experience, because I didn't just go to college and learn. I was out in real world learning. I was working through. You could pay for my schooling. Some did, for like my certificates and stuff. I didn't go back to another college. But yeah, they took me in enough off of the strength of what I was telling them, right? And my producing credits literally came from me being like, hey, I got what you need, but you're going to have to be patient with me and teach me. But I got what you need. But like, I don't really know how this works in the organizational process of it all, because I did go to school for business, so I knew black red line. I knew business. I can account all day. I can do tax. I can do the do. Time's up. Gotta go. Love you guys. But my point was, the epiphany is life has always been my greatest teacher. So if you're struggling with starting with something, or you feel you're not perfect, as we wrap this up, because of my time on Wi-Fi, right? Even this was all practiced out for about a year, because I'm in another country and it's a whole process. Work through it little by little, and just okay, I gotta figure this out. You don't want to get to the point when you think you're ready to go and you don't even know the code to your URL streaming code, right? You don't want to get to the point where I open my phone up and start fixing the back. No, that was Amazon's system, not mine. They couldn't hold it. I know. I love you guys. I do have to go. I may come back from when I speak to you in the coffee shop. This is my makeup for now. I'm gonna throw a little bit of lash just to kind of bring them out. But you have to work through them things. Perfectionism does not exist. Just move your feet one by one. Perfectionism does exist in Jesus. So we give it to God. We give it to Jesus, you got that. I'm gonna work through what we working on it. I love you guys. We are working on it. We'll talk later on today, but if we do not, this is our April 24th Life with Lee. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Hasta luego. Oh, thank you to my new shout out to y'all, my new lawyer. Look at y'all. Period. $2.